following is a presentation of the Hello Chicago Network. Hello, Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yannishatis, and it's time to focus for this Tuesday, March the 3rd, 2026. Of course, yesterday we talked about, we were solely on the first one where we're doing sole focuses again on the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel. To join us, you can always subscribe to the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel. We're here every Monday through Thursday now, not doing Fridays. But so that's exciting. Subscribe. 37. I mean, I'm trying to build my brand, trying to do all this. So I appreciate everyone that tunes in, listens, except for when I got the green screen and my green feather here on the Blackhawk thing is through. So my apologies on that. But let's get into it. Today we are focusing on the Blackhawks. This is the 51st episode of season 2. So overall, this is 651 episodes we've done for Hello Chicago Network. So excited to just keep this rolling. Let's take a look at what the week was for the Chicago Blackhawks. And this was the week, of course, they started the second half on Thursday after what an amazing Olympics, and Team USA able to get the victory there. And then just all the momentum there. I mean, hockey, of course, being the fourth sport in the United States. And sometimes it is hard for people to get into it. But again, Team USA, it was great. It wasn't until after the game, it wasn't political anymore. During the game, everyone was rooting for Team USA in the States. But then the second half of the season began. They lose to the Predators 4-2. And Saturday, they lose to a really good Avalanche team. So the fact that it was only a 3-1 loss is actually shocking. And then Sunday, that was part of our Fan Focus 4. All the teams were playing at one time. And the Blackhawks able to win 4-0 over the Mammoth. Strong game. You saw some nice goals. Mammoth are a team that have a chance to make the playoffs. And I was joking with Anthony and Brandon saying, well, this is possibly the time that when 5 years ago, would you thought there would have been a team in the NHL called the Mammoth? And that's another story. But a nice job by Soderblom, who I dog a lot. I always say he's not really that good of a goalie. First shutout of his career. So great job there. And it was the last time me being on Raise the Bar TV. I don't know if I'll be invited back after roasting Brandon's family, but nonetheless, the Blackhawks get a win there. And then let's preview the week. Tonight, they're going to be at Winnipeg to face the Jets. Will face Jonathan Toews. That'll be a game at 7 p.m. on Chicago Sports Network. Friday, they're home against the Canucks, 7 p.m. And then Sunday, they'll be at the Dallas Stars. That's a 5 p.m. start. So that's the week for the Blackhawks. And I continue to say it, and I'll say it here too, that it just seems like as of right now, what we're seeing the rest of the season, we're just going to kind of go with the flow and see what we got. We want to see what we got from this whole team, and just seeing if what we got is Connor Bedard, Foligno, and then of course the goalie. I've been high on Spencer Knight. He's had some rough outings, but it's nice to also see the backup goalie as well, Soderblom, come out here and do a shutout, even though it was his first one. But I mean, things can turn around. So I mean, overall, nice things happening for the Chicago Blackhawk team, and you want to see that. You want to see this team to be able to build momentum and continue to play well, and I think that's great. And I mean, hopefully that'll be a sign of things that come for the Hawks, because we want to see. I think between them and the Bulls, their games are going to be more entertaining the rest of the season than the Bulls for sure. So hopefully we can see some entertaining hockey, and that's all you want going in. You want a positive vibe going from the end of this season to the next season, because I feel like the Blackhawks, I know they haven't really built around Connor Bedard, but I think they're going to have to. They got to start finding guys to build around him, be strong, and hopefully that'll be the case. So again, the Blackhawks, and I'll say it here, hockey is something. Don't come here for hockey expertise. I started watching hockey when they started getting good, fell out of it again when they got really bad, trying to get back into it to cover it for you guys. So hopefully I'll be able to focus and get in more, but it's hard for me to watch bad sports. At 34 years old, I want to watch teams like how exciting the Bears were. And baseball, that's the one sport I can watch every day when my team is bad still. But we'll see what happens. But nonetheless, so the Hawks lose 2 of their first 3 games, but they get a shutout over the Mammoth, and they'll have 3 games this week. Tuesday at the Jets, like I said, Friday home against the Canucks, at the Stars on Sunday. So that is your upcoming schedule there for the Blackhawks. So don't forget to like the video if you like what you're. So comment below. What are your thoughts on the Blackhawks this season? Are you high on them? Do you think that this rebuild is taking too long? I think it's taking too long. I think we haven't seen, I mean, this year, far more points than last year. So maybe that's a plus, but then you got to start seeing this team really start to be a playoff contender, hopefully very soon. So hopefully that'll be the case. And then subscribe to the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel. We are here every Monday and Friday, or Monday through Thursday, 3:12 Central. See, I'm used to saying Monday and Friday, but now I'm here Monday through Thursday. And don't forget, we also have Fan Focus Lives. Our first one exclusively back on Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel will be opening day, as we're going to be watching together. I'm not going to be airing it, but we'll all be talking. I hope you can join us. I mean, opening day is Christmas. So I'll be like a kid in a candy store, but we're going to watch the White Sox and the Brewers. And then also we'll talk Cubs Nationals as well. I'll have that game on, but it'll be hello opening day. In between the commercials, I'm going to give you my playoff predictions, division winners, who's going to win it, World Series, all that stuff as well. So that'll all be coming up hello opening day on Thursday, March 26th, I believe it's 1:05. We'll be going live on the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel. That'll be the show for the day. So that is exciting. So everyone, have a great Tuesday. Tomorrow, you saw the schedule yesterday. Tomorrow we are back. We're talking Cubs and White Sox, my take on them so far in spring training. And then the next 3 weeks after this, 1 week's going to be their lineups, their rotation the next week, and the following week over under on wins like I did last year. So and then it's opening day. Can't believe it. We're 3 weeks from tomorrow, or 3 weeks, well, technically tomorrow, but from Chicago teams, 3 weeks from Thursday from opening day. So everyone, so we'll talk Cubs and White Sox tomorrow. I'm Ryan Yanishatis from the Hello Chicago Network. We're the focus of Chicago sports.